When it comes to violence, aggression, and pain, barely anyone in WWE has inflicted more than Drew McIntyre in recent history. This led him to being hand-chosen by none other than The Undertaker. The two would go on and have an all-time WWE moment at Survivor Series. Drew McIntyre met The Undertaker where it all began, to end it all at Survivor Series. McIntyre would defeat the Dead Man in The Undertaker's final match, which was without doubt the biggest moment of Drew McIntyre's already stellar career. Fast forward to the Royal Rumble. Drew McIntyre is doing as Drew McIntyre does, and all was brought to a halt by a giant ball of flames erupting. Hell opened up, and who else would step out of the flames than The Undertaker's brother, the man who was molded by the fire. He stepped up to Drew McIntyre and manhandled him like no one else, eliminating him from the Royal Rumble and sending a terrifying message to the Scotsman. This left Drew wondering why. Why would Kane target him? After all, he was handpicked by The Undertaker. He was respectful to The Undertaker. The Dead Man was ending his career regardless of the outcome, but it then occurred to Drew McIntyre that he didn't care why Kane was pursuing him, because he realized that Kane has never shown any rhyme or reason for any of his actions. Kane is a child of destruction and projects that on his victims. So Drew McIntyre once again went to that place. The place that saw him fight the likes of Aleister Black and Tommaso Ciampa in violent wars. And he requested that he sees the real Kane, the sick, sadistic monster. And in this was a case of be very careful what you wish for, because that's exactly what Drew McIntyre got. The real Kane was in full force, attempting to light McIntyre on fire, trying to maim the Scotsman for good. Many believe that this was a big mistake from Drew McIntyre, trying to incense the monster inside Kane, a monster that many people would run from. Drew chose to run towards it, even going as far to say that he wanted, just like Kane's brother The Undertaker, he wanted to take Kane back to the place where it all began, to end it all. Inside Hell in a Cell. The most demonic structure imaginable. A place where Kane made his first appearance, and after his actions, Drew McIntyre has promised it will be the last place he makes an appearance. This one could be the most violent match on the card. It's not a surprise to anyone. This is one of the most anticipated matches on the card. Drew McIntyre battles the Devil's favourite demon, Kane, inside Hell in a Cell. Who will make it out alive? Does anyone even want to? We find out in Las Vegas.